Now, the importance of washing your hands has never been clearer. COVID-19 has taught us how to properly wash our hands and for how long. It remains the most effective way to prevent infectious diseases, not just the coronavirus, but also diarrhea, cholera, and of course, others, to name a few. Today marks Global Hand Washing Day, and the Basic Education Department is continuing its hand washing behavior of education. It's reached 4 million grade 1s since 2018 and hopes to reach even more. So let's discuss this now with the department's Coceka Nogoduka, who joins us right now this morning to have this conversation. Thank you for your time, Coceka. And this is so important. And I mean, I know we're talking about basic education in the grade 1s and the young ones, but I have to say, even for us, the adults, there seems to be even a competition if you're in a public toilet, in a restaurant or at home, to see who's going to wash their hands the longest, just to see if you got the memo that we need to wash our hands thoroughly, especially during this pandemic. What do you aim to achieve this with the younger ones through the Department of Education's program?
Thank you very much. Yes, this has been an important program for the Department of Basic Education. It's a complementary program to the bulk water supply and sanitation infrastructure that the country is embarking on. Doing what we do best as the Department of Basic Education, that is teaching and changing behavior. So the young ones, we all know we have young ones at home. They go home and be able to teach the adults in terms of how to wash hands. So the hand washing hygiene is part of a broader program of water sanitation and hygiene within our schools. So hand washing, as you've indicated, has never been important during the era of COVID as a non-pharmaceutical intervention that the public health specialists have been advising us. So as a department, we are strengthening this program in terms of how to wash the hands, how long you must wash your hands. And as we all know that as a country as well, we are starting to battle with shortages of water supply due to drought. We also try and make sure that we teach our learners on how to save water as well.
Right. I know that you have an impressive number, 4 million grade 1 learners in 15,000 schools across different provinces here in Gauteng, in the Free State, Mpumalanga and Northwest that you managed to reach through this program. But when do you plan to expand to other provinces?
We have started expanding to other provinces with our social partners led by UNICEF. We also have the private sector. Woolworths is part of the hand washing program with their vision and enthusiastic of ensuring that food handling is properly also done at school. So all provinces have started. We are starting the rollout in the next 2 weeks of ensuring that our teachers, our learner support agents, our general assistants within our schools are able to be taught and trained and mentored so that they can be able to assist our learners to be able to do hand washing hygiene. Also, our social partners as well as the department social cluster are contributing in ensuring that we provide more hand washing stations in our schools. So we have expanded from the one tap that would find in a little corner in a school to creating hand washing stations where about 20 to 30 learners could be able to wash their hands at the same time while also observing social distancing.
Yeah, and I'm sure you can agree with me, Ms. Nogoduka, that this this national reach is important, because if the stats are saying that 1.7 million children do not reach their 5th birthday because they either, die of diarrhea or even pneumonia, it means that the importance of hand washing is important for children, for their parents, their primary caregivers to know, because it could actually save lives.
It is. You would remember me and you during our school days, hygiene was there and critically important. We are also, as the Department of Basic Education, as you are aware, that we are incorporating early childhood development into the education sector. So that is also going to give us an opportunity to interact with the learners at a very early age to teach them this important element of life. As you've indicated, hand washing prevents quite a number of diseases, infections, as well as part of a greater hygiene processes that as learners, young age, you need to be able to be learning behavior change, instill that behavior, so that as we grow up as adults, hand washing is part of our behaviors With COVID-19, I must say, it has sent us to basics with hand washing. As you all aware that every shop you go into, every shopping mall, every home, every office, you have to make sure that you wash your hands either by water and soap or by sanitizer in the absence of water.
All right, we appreciate you talking to us this morning. And if there are any grade ones or their parents and anyone watching, hopefully this is something that they would take into consideration. And not just the grade ones, everyone at that, especially because we are in a pandemic and more than ever, we need to ensure we prioritize, of course, global, hand washing behavior. Thank you for your time. The Department of Education's Chief Director of Care and Support, Coceka Nogoduka.